She wanted me to be a stripper so bad. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You already know we back with another story time. Y'all, I don't know what to say about this story time. I'm gonna just let y'all listen. Y'all can have y'all thoughts on it after. I guess you could say I decided to like start telling my story times more in order, so it kind of makes sense because some of y'all be confused on the timeline, and I don't even know why the timeline like is so important to y'all, because it's like just laugh and be entertained and just listen to a story. Y'all is like,
okay, but if you did this, then why would you go back and do this and that?
First of all, I give the timeline. Secondly, just listen to the story and be entertained. Let me turn that off. Disrespectful. What you? I got my Starbucks. Get your snacks, get your liquor, get it. All right, get whatever you need, your dinner, your breakfast, your lunch. Get it. Go on, sit back, relax, and tune in for this tea.
Hey, I don't get fucked by none of that shit. By none of that shit. I don't get fucked by none of that shit.
Okay, jumping right into the story. This story time is taking place, if you haven't seen my story time about how a friend wrecked my car, then you should go back and watch that one. So this story time is taking place after Shay wrecked my car. We're gonna be introducing somebody new. I was cool with this girl during the time that me and Shay were cool and all that. So we're gonna name her, what can we name her? What was I gonna name her? Name her Ariel. She's not really an Ariel ass bitch. We're gonna name her Ariel because Ariel's cute. Okay, so we're gonna name her Ariel. Like I said before, I was working at Walmart at this time. I had already known Ariel for a little minute. We worked on 2 different shifts, and she was starting to work a later shift, so we was getting to know each other better. Y'all, I don't know what it was with Walmart and why like bitches kept wanting to befriend me, but like the quote-unquote friends I made at Walmart, they were like for now friends. Most of the time we never like fell out over something, you know what I mean? Like it was really just communications had faded and we was just like going in 2 different directions in our lives. Besides Shay wrecking my car, that was the only like kind of like fallout situation. Other than that, like our lives were just going in 2 separate directions basically. Me and Ariel cool, you know, we talking at work, like the same old basically. Ariel from Louisiana, so you know she got that New Orleans accent. New Orleans people like real blunt. She was real like loud, tell it how it is. And me, I'm kind of like the opposite. Like I'm more laid back, I'm more chill. When I'm comfortable around you, I'm real goofy, real crazy, but like I'm not the loud friend. I'm not the attention seeking friend. Like I'm the laid back one. We were pretty much like opposites. Looking back, I don't know how we got along, but in the moment I'm like, we gonna get along because we opposites and we balance each other out. But girl. So anyway, I'm not the type of person that can have like 5, 10 friends at a time. Like I cannot like bitch 1 at a time because it's too much. Like I cannot keep up with everybody. I'm not gonna be calling everybody. Like I really just can't do it. I can't have a lot of friends at one time. I never had a lot of friends at one time. With that being said, people always like,
you call everybody your best friend.
not people in my real life, people in these comments that really don't know nothing about me, that's probably not even subscribed to the channel. You just a passerby. So yeah, this is for you. I absolutely do not call everyone my best friend. I've literally had 3 best friends in my whole entire life. It dates back to middle school, baby. How old are you in middle school? 11, hopefully, if you in your right grade. So we talking about from 11 till now. That's nothing. The only people that I really call my best friend / friend type of thing is my unproblematic best friend Bree, Alicia from my story time, and Chelsea from my story time. And I obviously don't have the best judge of character looking at them. Dum Dum was a friend. I thought she was a friend. I don't know. So how many friends is that in my whole entire life? Because everybody else that be in my story times is not these 4 people. They're more of associates type people. Like everybody got people in their life that just like is in their life for that moment. Back to the story. So when I was real cool with Shay, I was still talking to Ariel and stuff, but I wanted it to keep it like an at-work relationship. When everything happened with Shay, she wrecked my car, we blah, 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 we fell out. I stayed to myself for a while. I really didn't need nobody else. I was talking to my friend Bree or whatever. We didn't kick it every day. We're more like real friends. Like we don't need to kick it every day. Some bitches be out here needy like,
Da-da-da-da, why you never do this? You never do that. I invite you here. Da-da-da-da, why you didn't call me today?
you need a man. I'm not him. Leave me alone. I need some space. I'm not your nigga, baby. I'm not. Like when you have a true friend, you can go for months and months and months, not talk to them. They hit you up out the blue. It's like you never missed a beat. And that's a friend to me, and that's what me and Brianna have. Shout out to you, girl. Love you. Fast forward a little while later, Ariel wants to start hanging out outside of work. I'm still a little traumatized child. I'm like, okay. Like I'm a little hesitant, so I'm like, you know what, we can meet at the mall one day on a day that we both off. Make plans, we meet up at the mall. And you know, we just walking around, just buying stuff. We going up into stores like Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, Wet Seal. Stores back then were so lame. They was a lame. Charlotte Russe and Wet Seal and shit, that shit's so lame to me now. Oh my God, oof. Okay. So yeah, we just window shopping, Victoria's Secret, all that. Mind you, this is the first time I'm hanging out with this girl outside of work. I don't want to keep making it seem like people just like don't ever have no money or doing some shit like intentionally, but y'all, I don't know what to say. It happened. I'm walking around the mall chilling, whatever. We walk around the mall for a few hours, then you start to get hungry, so we go to the food court. Y'all, we get to the food court, we decide we want Chinese food because you could get a whole lot of Chinese food for $5 at the food court. So I start ordering my food, so I'm telling the man what I want. Mind you, I see her like on the side rummaging through her bag. The dude is almost finished packing my food, and it's like time for me to pay for my food, and she just like,
Where's my card? I can't find my card. What the fuck? I'm fucking mad. I'm fucking mad.
my girl was like, what happened? She was like,
I can't find my fucking card. I can't find my fucking card.
mind you, she just had her card. Like, it's possible that she like left it in the store or whatever because we was buying stuff. So I know she had money. Like, I know she wasn't playing. Like, if she couldn't find her card in her purse, like she really just lost her card. So I'm like, girl, calm down. Like, calm down. And she was like,
No, cause I'm hungry. I'm fucking mad. I haven't ate all day.
like I said, she was like really loud, really just like, you know, extra. If you need me to pay for your food, I'll pay for it. Like, it's $5. And she was like,
No, I want my money. I want my fucking card. I can't find my fucking card. It's somewhere around this bitch.
she was going off, and it wasn't necessary. I already said I'll pay for your food. Like, she was one of them type of people that didn't like you to do stuff for her. Like, so she wasn't gonna ask me to pay for her food. Like, she would have sat there and pouted while I ate my food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I already know how she is. Like, let me just go ahead and pay for her food. I pay for her food and we sit down. So we sit down, she going off. So I start recording her because I think it's funny. I didn't think she was lying or anything because after this time, she never really did nothing else like that I could think of. She never really did nothing else like that again. Like, I didn't really have to pay for too much with her. No red flags popped up about the situation, but then again, looking back at shit, bitch, my red flag detector was a little broken, bitch. Like, red flags hardly went up with me, so I don't know. I start recording her because I think it's funny, and she just like,
Fuck you. I'm mad. Why you laughing at me? Fuck you. La, la, la.
I'm not taking nothing she stays serious because, like, she one of them people that's like super extra. So when she be like, fuck you and bitch, fuck you, this and da-da-da, she not serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she only serious about like 15% of the time, just like me. My shit is more goofy. Hers is more out of anger.
I got the keys. Fuck you. Fuck you. I fucking mad. Right, look at me. For real. What's in here?
This chicken too fucking sweet.
Yeah.
It's not the same kind.
I made it. This I need $100. Okay, boy, you need that.
Tell me you need 200. We can split it. I gotta get my hair done. Aside from that little incident, I'm like, okay, this was a cool last day, you know what I'm saying? We just up in stores trying on clothes. We in the car taking pictures. After we left the mall, we went to the daiquiri spot, went back to her house. Everything was cool. So us hanging out becomes more regular, like always trying to schedule and see like what days we off together so we can hang out and stuff. You know, she was real cool. We used to hit up the mall, go to Bourbon Street Daiquiri, and just chill. You know, it was never really nothing too much. I'm a chill ass person, so that's cool with me. We ain't gotta do the most. So we riding around one day. I forgot where we was going, but 9 times out of 10, it was the damn mall. When I say we stayed in the mall, like we was rich, bitch, no. So she pulled up this video of Cardi B dancing like butt naked in a strip club, and she just started hating for no reason. Now, this was back when I actually liked Cardi B. So she just started dry hating. Like,
She can't dance. I seen her dancing before. Dance way better than her. I probably made more money than her in a strip club. All she know how to do is that one move with a split. She don't really know how to dance like we do in New Orleans.
did I just hear you say you strip? You was a stripper? And she was like, girl, yeah, I used to dance at some club. I forgot the club name. She was telling me how she made so much money. And I'm like, girl, we've been hanging out for a cool little minute and you ain't never ever talked about like stripping. Like, girl, I done been to your house so many times. I ain't never seen no dance shoes, no stripper outfits, and none of that stuff. What the hell? She was like, she got rid of all that stuff because she don't dance no more. Then she was like,
Girl, I'm finna start back dancing. Fuck this. Fuck Walmart. I'm finna start back dancing.
So me, I'm thinking she playing, so I pop a little jokey joke back, and I'm like, girl, if Walmart keep working us like dogs, I'm gonna have to get to stripping too. But 2 seconds later, I'm like, I'm just playing. Like, this girl took me serious, and it was downhill from there. From there on, it seemed like she was talking about nothing but becoming a stripper. Like, that was all of our conversations. Like, it was no longer like organic conversations. For like a cool 2 weeks, all she talked about was being a stripper, and it was very annoying. So she talking about it, and she was like,
yeah, I used to dance here. We used to get so much money. I'm about to hit up my dude,
what can we call him? She was like,
I'm about to hit up my dude Jim. He the one who got me into dancing and da-da-da-da.
So like a pimp? Is Jim a pimp?
Girl, hell nah, Jim not pimping nothing. Jim not a pimp, like a manager, like, you know what I'm saying?
So she was like,
we could do it together because the girl that I used to dance with, she went back to New Orleans, so we could do it together. I'm scared to dance by myself, like, you gotta do it with me.
girl, I'm scared to dance, period. No, ma'am. You're not gonna catch me swinging off nobody's poles, baby. No. I barely like to dance with clothes on. I'm a wee bit shy, bitch. I can't do that.
When you up there with somebody, all that shit go away. Like, there's alcohol, there's all kinds of things. Yeah, I never got naked and da-da-da-da.
She was like,
I'm about to hit up Jim right now. I'm about to call him. I'm about to text him.
Talking about,
oh, let's go get some clothes. I know a place where we could go get some. You're gonna need some dance shoes.
like, I'm actually finna get down there and get to swinging off these poles. Now, when I tell y'all, I fed into that shit a little bit, and she ain't, she took that shit and ran with it. So she was like,
yeah, just come down there with me and you can see how it is and da-da-da-da. You gonna like it, I swear you gonna like it.
It was at that moment that I knew I had just fucked up. We finally get to the mall. This time, like, we don't walk around or nothing. Like, we just go straight to the food court. We sit down. And the food court is, like, by the entrance of the mall. So as we're talking, 2 dudes walk in. We gonna name them Devin and Darrell. So they walking up. Ariel was like,
oh, I know them. That's Devin and Darrell.
and I'm like, Devin and Darrell? Like, who the hell is Devin and Darrell? They actually come up to our table. They like,
oh, yo, what's up, Ariel? What's up? What you doing here?
so Devin give Ariel a hug. Darrell just like, you know, do a little boom handshake thing. And Devin sit by Ariel and Darrell sit by me. Ariel introduced me to both of them. Darrell just on the side of me, just gassing. Like,
where you from? I ain't never seen you. How have I never seen you before?
I'm like, first of all, sir, I be in the house. I don't be running these streets, and secondly, I'm not even from this part. Like, you would have never seen me if not for today. I don't be where you be at, okay? They talking about how they finna go to the club tonight. If you from Houston, you know Club Metropolis, and you know it's ghetto. At least to me it is. Like, y'all just be up in this club with flip-flops on. I seen a bitch up in this club with house shoes on before. There's no dress code. It was like an 18 and up club, so I was just like, They talking about how they finna go to Metropolis tonight and they want us to come with them. And I'm like, well, I can't go because I gotta work tonight and I work overnight, so there's no way like I would be able to. And so Ariel was like,
yeah, I'm not gonna go either. I'm gonna just chill tonight or whatever.
When she see like I'm not going. So they leave or whatever. Meanwhile, Ariel is still actively texting Jim. So after they leave, about 2 minutes later, Ariel was like,
oh, Jim texted me, he got a bottle and he want us to come over.
And I'm like, girl, I really gotta work tonight. Like 4, I gotta be work at 9. So we should actually get to going. She was like,
but this is a good time for us to talk to Jim about getting back in the game.
First of all, I was never in the game. She talking about stripping in case you ain't catch it. I was never in the damn game, don't want to be in the game. I'ma lose the game. I don't want no parts. She was like,
girl, call in, let's just go over there. He got a bottle or whatever. You can even go to the club with Devin and Darrell.
I'm just up here contemplating. It's like the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other shoulder. And the angel's like,
girl, go to work, get your coin. There'll be other times to participate in the fuck shit.
The devil is like,
work, call in, Walmart like the work people like a slave, and I don't want no parts tonight. You barely get out. So go to the club and have you a good night.
The devil won. I call in right then and there. All right, so I'm finna go home. I'm finna get all my makeup. I'm finna get my clothes and my shoes, and I'm gonna come to your house and we can get ready. So I get home, I get everything I need. I pack it into the car before my aunt get home. I actually think I tried to leave before she got home because like you can't get nothing past her. Like she'll be like,
what you doing with all this stuff? Like what is going on? You don't never take no bag. What you doing? Like,
I put on my work clothes just to make it look like I went to work or whatever. My work clothes wasn't nothing but like a Walmart collar shirt and some jeans and some sneakers. Where I go over to Ariel's house and she actually want to go to Jim's house before like we get ready and stuff. So we get there and these niggas just sitting down eating Wingstop not a bottle in sight.
I want to emphasize the bottles because that's how he got us over there. He said he had multiple bottles and food. When we got there and seen that there were no bottles, me and Ariel was talking. When we mentioned money, it's because we had got there and seen that they didn't have anything. So he was like, all right, well, I'm going to give you some money so you could go buy the bottles and come back with it.
I'm just like, first of all, I don't even want to be here.
$3 plus tax.
Hey.
Plus labor.
You know what I'm saying? Plus my gas. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm
Labor.
saying?
We had the flirt with people and shit.
Yeah.
This shit been free. Y'all flirting? But y'all
But we got some free at the other store.
Who you recording?
We walked in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Let me pay for y'all shit. You hear me?
I'm a
Pay for this shit.
I'm a real nigga.
If you ever nigga, buy us another drink.
This one want to get drunk.
Come on.
Let's go. Jim is like,
Hey, you cute, you look better than you look on social media, blah, blah, blah.
he just like critiquing me like he really finna be somebody's manager. He was like,
Pull up your Instagram, yeah, you definitely look better in person, da-da-da-da.
he's just going on, and I'm not in the mood at this point. So I'm like, where's the liquor? Like, where is that alcohol? Y'all done got us over here under false pretenses at this point. His little friend get up, and he go to the fridge, and he get a bottle up off the top of the fridge, a half empty bottle of Amsterdam or something. Like, the Amsterdam bottle had like this much in it. Like, I swear it was nothing in there. I'm giving Ariel all the signals that I want to go, and obviously we not that cool because she not reading my signals. I feel like if you got a friend, you know the signals of when your friend uncomfortable, when your friend not in the mood, when your friend want to go, whatever. Like, she not picking up on none of the signals. Like, girl, I thought we was finna get ready to go to the club. Like, we need to leave so we can go get ready. He was like,
Oh, y'all finna go to the club? Y'all getting ready to go to the club? Tonight need to be your audition night then. I need to see what you working with and blah, blah, blah.
this is not what I signed up for. You're not invited. You're not invited. We get a phone out of there. I don't even know how we ended that situation, but we left. We hit Bourbon Street Daiquiri because it's only right. We go back to Ariel's house and we start getting ready, you know, doing makeup, burning hair, all that good stuff. Ariel had already hit up Devin, letting him know that we was coming, whatever. He was like, all right, cool, we gonna meet y'all up there. We get to the club, we get up in there, and I see Jim. Girl must have backdoored, told Jim what club we was gonna be at and to meet him there too. For what? Why? And Jim talking, Jim sitting down like he think he the man, like he just think he like a pimp.
Like, so yeah, y'all know it's the twerk contest tonight.
I'm like, okay. So Ariel was like,
Yeah, I'm about to enter in that hole. I'm about to dance up in that hole. Like,
Y'all gonna have to get on stage and show me what y'all working with.
he was giving very much Stevie J. I'm just like, yeah, girl, do that twerk contest. Like, I can't wait to see you up there because I'm not doing it, bitch. She was like,
no, you gotta do it with me, you gotta do it with me.
I'm like, no. And then bounce music started coming on, and Ariel start like dancing to the bounce music. And Jim was like,
Your friend got it, she not shy, she got it. Let me see what you can do.
I'm not finna move when you tell me to move. Like, it was like kind of controlling. Like, boy, mind you, Jim is like older. Like, he just like trying to pressure me to dance and stuff. And I'm just like, man, you killing my mood. Like, you killing my vibe. When I want to dance, when I feel the beat, I'm gonna start dancing. Like, calm down. And he was like,
Nah, see, you can't be shy trying to do what y'all trying to do. You gonna have to get up on stage.
me and Jim kind of like get into it. Like, we kind of butting heads right now. You're not nobody's dad, you're not nobody's pimp, you're not nobody's boss, you're not nobody's manager. Calm down. But then Jim clearly see I'm upset. He leave me alone. Then like 5 minutes later, he starts flirting with me. I don't even know why you're trying to get back in my good graces, because you should not give a fuck what I think, sir. You don't know me. He starts flirting and be extra nice and like buying us drinks and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So then Devin and Darrell come, whatever. We see them. They chilling, we talking, whatever. Jim had went on by his little business. It was like two sides of it. One side had like a stage. It was weird. Like, I don't know how to explain this club, but it was two different sides of the club. One side had like a long couch around it, and then the other side, like, it just had like some chairs and like it was a whole lot of stuff going on. At this point, like, I'm a little faded. I do remember Ariel going up on the stage when the twerk contest comes. She did her thing. She didn't win, but she did her thing. I remember Jim just rooting for her like a proud dad. It was weird. Just like, this is some bullshit. After the twerk contest, I don't even see Ariel again. I don't know what happened to this girl. All I know is I'm looking for her. Like, I'm trying to call her, she not answering. I'm trying to text her, she not answering. At this point, the club is packed. Like, it wasn't packed when we first got there, but now it's getting later and it's packed. So I'm walking around the club trying to look for her. So I go on the other side of the club. I'm like stumbling. Y'all, this is dangerous. Do not get this messed up and then lose your friend too. Like, I should have just stayed my happy ass on that damn couch, stumbling, ankles popping and shit. So So I'm like, ooh, I can't do this. Let me find a seat. So I sit down. I sit down in this random ass chair in the corner of the club by the exit door, which is so damn dangerous. I feel like anybody could have picked me up and ran clean out with my little ass. Like, I don't even know why there was a door right. I passed out. All I remember is waking up to Darrell next to me, and he was just like, you good? Like, you know, like tapping my face like, you good? I'm like, where's Ariel? What's going on? He was like,
she was looking for you and she couldn't find you. Her phone died.
I don't know how this boy found me because the club was so damn packed. I thank God nobody messed with me. I thank God nobody stole my wallet. I thank God nobody stole my phone, because I really just passed out in the club like this with my phone in my hand and my wallet in my hand, just like, you know, just leaning over, sleeping peacefully. I was so faded, like I couldn't walk. So this dude picked me up. Like, he not even that big. Like, I must have been light as a feather back then, because this boy picked me up, literally picked me up across his shoulder and like walked me out the club, like walked me to his car. Y'all thinking he all nice and sweet. I decided to make another story time. It will definitely get ghetto. Just be attracted Sagittarius. Like, I just love Sagittarius. Okay, whatever. So he called Ariel off his phone. I guess she was charging her phone in a car. I don't know. Maybe he called his friend Devin, and cause you know they was together. So whatever. Ariel get on the phone and I'm like, where you at? Why you leave me? She was like,
girl, after the twerk contest, I came back looking for you. You wasn't on the couch. Like, my phone was there. I was looking for you for a long ass time.
I'm ready to go. Like, can we go? Like, I don't feel good. So we in a car and we waited for them to come to Devin's car.
And let me correct this part. Ariel and Devin was in her car and I was in the car with Darrell, and we were waiting on them to come to Darrell's car.
So he was like, you good? You okay? Do you need anything? He was being really nice. I feel like there's like two different kinds of Sagittarius, or at least two sides. There's like a really, really loving, caring, and attentive side to a Sagittarius, depending on who you are and your characteristics and the person you are, whatever. And then there's like this really evil ghetto side. Oh my God. I'm like, I don't feel good. My stomach like bothering me, whatever. He was like, do you feel nauseous? Do you want a Sprite? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Sprite. We can drive to McDonald's. Give me a large Sprite. He was like, do you want anything to eat? I'm like, no, I'm good. He was like, no, you need to eat. So he buy me a large fry. I don't know if he ate the rest, but I only ate 2 fries. So he was like,
here you go, baby. Here you go, da-da-da.
I was like, okay, thank you. They didn't call him looking for us because I guess they had came to where we was parked at. Let's just meet up at Ariel House. I'm just like, I remember having my head on the window, like trying to pass out again. And I'm like, no, let me stay kind of coherent, because I don't know this nigga. I don't give a fuck how nice he being. We get to Ariel House and we actually waiting on them in a car for about 45 minutes, and we not hearing nothing from either one of them. Ariel was home the whole time. I really think her and Devin was getting it in. Ariel finally calls me and she's like,
where you at? Where you at? Been home, where you at?
And I'm like, girl, we've been sitting out here waiting for you to answer the phone saying you home so I can like go upstairs. I'm like, all right, I'm right by my car. I'm about to get something out of my car and then I'm about to go up there. She was like,
all right, Devin about to come out so him and Darrell can leave or whatever.
I wait till Devin come out. He come out, I like get out the car and I go to my car. I get in it, like about to get whatever I get. Y'all, that's the last thing I remember. I passed out in my car. When I tell y'all, I woke up at 6 a.m. randomly in my car, frazzled.
Where am I? What happened to me?
When I say like a slight panic took over, because ain't no shit ever happened to me. Like, I don't know what the hell I was drinking that night, but I ain't never got that faded. Like, I could not remember anything. Luckily, I had locked my doors because I got this habit of when like I open my driver's side door, I immediately lock it from the inside and close it. Cause you're not running up on me. No, sir. I don't even think Ariel like came outside and like checked on me to see if I was good or whatever. I don't know. She must have passed out her damn self, because she ain't say nothing about, oh girl, you was sleeping in your car, whatever. I told her I passed out in my car. Or either that or she a bad friend, cause bitch, I told you I'm on the way up. I gotta get something out of my car and I'll never make it up. You ain't. That's how that night ended. When I tell you, we had many ghetto nights. Like, a few of them I can't talk about because I ain't trying to put nobody business out there. But I'm gonna have to cut some shit out this video because y'all, I be catching myself going too far into detail about people and their lives and their situations. Oh my God. It's just like stuff I wish I could mention in this video that I just really cannot. Damn it. So once again, I'm really have to cut some shit out. Y'all, I swear to God, when I tell you like videos be like 72 minutes and I edit that shit down to 30, 40 minutes, I be talking too much. Anyway, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. Turn your bell notifications on. Whether you get the notification immediately or you get it 5 hours after, child, I don't care. Better late than never. As long as you notified, I'm good, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.
It's the hands for me. It's the hands for me. Hands for me.
This candle really make it sound like it's raining. Am I tripping? Is it raining? It might be raining. I'm stupid. Oh my god. I can't put this video in here. Oh my god. I wish I could see this. I need something that's like YouTube, but like to a smaller group of people that's more private and intimate, so I could show y'all the real tea. Oh my god. Ugh. This shit nah, I ain't gonna do that. I really need to go to Wally World, so I'm just mad because this is my real hair. And hit that subscribe button.